Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom. Don't forget, comment your dad jokes down below. Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at a few different things you can do on a Firestick, and we've all been guilty of calling them secret tips and tricks, but they're not. But what they can be is very useful, especially if you didn't know these existed. So let's go through and demonstrate the list of them now. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's crack on. Right, so I'm on the Firestick 4K Max, and if there's anything I miss that you think will help others, make sure to comment down below, and also comment the best tip in this video. So there might be a lot that you already know, but there might be some in here that you weren't aware of that you could find very useful. Now I'm going to be as quick as I can with these, and first of all, if I go across to settings and down to applications and down to manage installed applications, what you're going to see is the internal space or the available storage left on your device. So I'm using the Firestick 4K Max, so this has got a bit more storage than your older Firesticks, and I've currently got about 9.5 GB available. Now there is a couple of things you can do to free storage up if you do find this is getting quite full. Now the obvious one is to go into manage installed applications and scroll down your apps, and you can check both the storage and the cache. Now something we're going to look at here is the cache, and Freevee currently takes up 17.35 MB of the storage. Now cache can be very useful. I don't tend to clear it that often, but a lot of people do clear this quite often, and it is an option to free up some storage. And all you have to do is click on the app, and you see there it says clear cache. One thing I wouldn't recommend doing is clearing the data. What this will do is fully wipe the application, so any logins or anything, it'll remove those, and it's like you've just installed the app as fresh. So I would only recommend that you clear the cache if you do this. Now, something else you can check as well is a lot of people who use Firesticks use an app called Downloader. And if I open this up, on the left-hand side, you're going to see something that says Files. Now, if I click on this, at the moment it says no files found in Downloader, and that's because I delete them straight away after installing anything. If you don't delete the installation file after it's finished, then it will go in here and it can take up a lot of storage, so that is something worth checking. Now something else you can do, it can make things a little bit quicker, is use this blue button here. I don't want to say a name because I don't want to set all your devices off, but all you've got to do is long hold that button and talk into it. So if I want to open up an application, so Prime Video.
Here's Prime Video.
Then you'll find I haven't had to navigate to it, and it just opens the app straight away. Now this is something that'll only work with apps that are installed from the Amazon App Store, but it might make things a little bit easier for people. Now another thing you can do with this blue button here is just click it, just a single press, and then underneath it's going to bring up like a smart home or a smart dashboard. And if I get rid of me 1 second, you can see you've got a few different options. Now if you've got like cameras, so Ring doorbells or cameras or anything like that, anything linked to the smart home side of it, you can open that and it'll bring up all your cameras and stuff. But some people might find this useful and didn't know it was there. Now another good thing with this is, if you are cooking dinner but you're binge watching a TV show, you can get a bit carried away with the time, or if you've got to go out of the house at some point but you lose track of the time, you can set alarms with this, which can be very useful. Set alarm for in 10 seconds.
10 seconds, starting now.
So if you're watching a film or something, or a TV show, you need a reminder, hopefully. So there you go. That can be very useful. I've used that a few times and it's saved me from a lot of arguments. Now another one that can be very useful is, if you don't like using two remotes to control your Firestick and your TV, you can just use your TV remote. Or if you only want this remote to be able to control this Firestick, that's also something you can do. If you go across to settings, and then we're going to go down to where it says display and audio, and then when we scroll down this page you can see HDMI CEC device control. And what this does is it allows Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max to send a signal over HDMI that powers on your TV and AVR when woken from sleep. or when the home button is pressed. Depending on your TV, this may include additional CEC capabilities, such as allowing your TV's remote to control the Fire Stick. So basically, the HDMI CEC feature will allow you to just press the home button on your Fire Stick and then your HDMI input will automatically change, but it'll also allow you to use your normal TV remote to control your Fire Stick. If this is something you don't like, you turn that feature off, and then that's it. Now, another thing that can be very useful is, if we go across to settings once again, we're going to go down to where it says remotes and Bluetooth devices. Now, there's various different Bluetooth devices you can pair up to a Fire Stick, and this includes such as gaming controllers. You can pair headphones, so Bluetooth headphones. If you've got, when the baby was young and I were at home, I liked watching movies and that, but I couldn't have it too loud. I didn't want to wake him up. So to be able to use headphones, that made things a lot better. But you can also add such as Bluetooth keyboards, Bluetooth mouse, anything like that. As we know, the mouse toggle for Fire TV app, that stopped working not so long ago, but you can add a Bluetooth mouse to this or a Bluetooth remote wireless keyboard, and there you go. Now, another thing you can do as well is I think you can pair hearing aids to this too. And also something else inside here is if I click on the Amazon Fire TV remotes, you can check the battery life or the battery level inside here. As you can see, battery is okay. But if you find that your remote's been a bit intermittent and not working at times, you can come here and check that battery strength or battery level and just make sure the batteries are okay. Now, the next one is something that I tend to do quite often, and at the moment I'm using the Fire TV Stick 4K Max 2nd Gen, but if you're using an older Fire Stick as well, if I go down to display and audio in settings, I've got this ambient experience, whereas you might have screensaver. Now, inside screensaver you can change the length of time before it switches to it. You can turn it off altogether if you'd never want it to come on. This ambient experience, it was nice at first, but I found that I just wanted to turn off my TV, just be able to, boom, done. So I ended up turning this off eventually. But inside here you can see there's a few different things you can change. And once again, you can change how long it takes for the ambient experience or screensaver to start. Now, something that some people do find very annoying is this clicking sound. So when you're navigating, a lot of people don't like that, and it's very easy to turn this off. Or if it's not clicking and you want it to, I'll show you how you can turn that on. All we do, go across to settings, display and audio, go down to where it says audio, and then navigation sounds. We can turn that off, and then you'll stop getting that clicking. We can turn it on, and then you'll get it. And while we're in here as well, if you ever find that your audio isn't syncing properly, so if the words don't match like if the sound doesn't match the lips moving, you can do this AV sync tuning. What this is going to do is do that. And when that ball meets that, whatever it is, if you find that it's not beeping at the same time, you can adjust it to fix that out of sync audio. Now, there is something else you can check as well, is your Fire Stick up to date? All you do, go across to settings, My Fire TV, click on where it says About, and then down at the bottom here, you're going to see it says Check for Updates. It'll either say Install Update or Your Fire TV is up to date. I know some people choose not to update their Fire Sticks, and that's something you can do to check if you ever think, it's running a bit shit this, I wonder if there's an update. Now, there is one more thing, and there's going to be plenty that I can talk to you about, but this is the last one for this video. And this is something not a lot of people tend to do. But a Fire Stick never actually turns off. So it only ever goes into sleep mode, so it never gets the chance to reboot or restart. So it is worth doing every now and again just to get it starting up as fresh and anything running in the background closes and all that sort of thing. Now, the obvious way is to go across to settings, down to My Fire TV, and then down here you're going to see it says restart. Or what you can do is on your remote, click the select button or enter and the play pause button at the same time, long hold them. 5, 6, And there you go, your Fire TV stick is powering off. This is just going to reboot it, it's not going to factory reset it or anything like that. And then that's it, ding dang do. But yeah, that's it for this one. I just wanted to make a video just to cover some things that might be helpful for people. And like I say, they're not secret things, they're not secret tips, tricks or hidden menus or anything, but they might be something you can find helpful. And also, if there is anything I have missed, make sure to comment down below. Let others know, because they might find it very helpful. So yeah, that's it for this one. Right, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da!